Hello everyone, I'm Ben Jamer from Jamer Studios and welcome back to another inventory demo video. In this one we will be discussing the chest inventory system and how to drop an item from your inventory into the world. So if you like today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the content that I be posting on my channel, then think about subscribing. And if you want to get notified by these uploads, because I am very erratic with the uploads, then go ahead and hit the notification bell so you are notified. So let's get this series almost finished. This one, we're just going to get everything else in that we need for this series. And then next episode, we will be working on bugs and trying to make this thing actually work. So we just want to get everything in here. I know this all works out because I've done this before and I have thought of it out as well. So this will eventually work after the 5th episode. And don't worry, I will also be figuring out how to put this stuff on GitHub so that you guys can have access to this code. So without further ado, let's just get right into it with the chest inventory. We're going to go to our player scene real quick, and we're going to create an area 2D. Call this one chest zone and give it a collision shape. Now this collision shape, we're going to have it be a circle and come a little bit out like that. So we're going to save, maybe, that's fine. We'll keep the visibility low so we can actually still see our player, but we're going to go to chest zone and give it a script. And we're going to go, not put it here. Let's put the script, let's put an inventory container, chest zone here. Yes, create this. All right, perfect. All right, so what are we going to put in here? So what we're going to put in here is going to be this. So what we have here is we have a variable for the chests in range. This will be a list of every single chest that's in our range here, our chest zone. We then get back here. All right, and then we shoot a signal saying chest in range. So that's going to be a signal here. So when a chest or a body enters the chest zone, which we will make sure that it is only chests after this, then we want to make sure that the body has a method called open chest, and this will be in the chest script. And if you could honestly just leave it as it is right now and not have the collisions and layers marked up. You don't need to have this, as long as you have body has method and a specific method that only the chests will have. Then this will work. Then this code will work. And so we want to attach the body to this list and emit the signal chest in range. And when we do that, we then see how far away the chest is from the player, and if it's close enough, we will open it up. If it's the closest one, we will open that up if need be. Then if a chest exits the body, we then want to get the chest inventory, delete the chest, and but that's what we are doing. We're going to delete the chest. We need to make sure that this is the right chest. So then when we did this and we left, we set the chest equal to the chest inventory node that we will be setting up later here. We set that equal, and if it equals the body, then that is the closest chest and we want to remove it. And this is the process of removing said chest from the list so that it is not an active one. And that is the chest zone. Now the next thing we are going to need to do is actually create the collision and layer for this. So I have already made a video about this, so I'm not going to explain it, but there will be a card up top. We want to figure out the layer and masks. Where are they? I always get confused where they're at. Application. Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay, here we are. What did I just do? Physics. Did I think I did something? Layer names? Oh, here we go. 2D physics. Oh, right here. 2D physics. This is what we'll do. So layer 1, we're going to have as the environment. I am surprised I haven't done the project settings for this yet. So this is going to be the environment. Then we are going to have the player, and then we're going to have the chest, and then we're going to have the item drop. So these are going to be our layers. And now for the chest zone, it is not going to be on the layer, but we're not going to be looking on the environment, but we're going to be looking at chests only for this one. So only chests will be looked at. And our player, if we go to collision, is not an environment, but he is a player. And so we'll do the same thing. He is not looking for the environment. And that is good for this scene. Then for the main, A is just going to be environment. These chests, however, will be chests, and they will not be looking at anything. So let's go ahead and change these real quick. There we go, save. Now the inventories, these can remain as is. And we can, I believe that's actually it. Everything else will, the item drops will be added in later. So the next step would then be get the chest inventory node that I told you about. So we want to go to UI, go to child node, and get a control node. Call this one the chest inventory. Oh, I spelled that horribly. You know what? Actually, let's get a new tab for this. User interface. Call this one chest inventory, and voila. So now in here, we actually are not going to create any childs, but we are going to create a script for this, and we're going to want this script to be in inventory container chat here. Boom. Where did it go? You in here? Oh, I didn't save the scene. Okay, so save the scene, control chest inventory scene. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, so let's save that really quick. And here's the script for the chest inventory. In this script, this is basically adding the child of the chest panel, so that way we can see its inventory. So you know how in here, I wonder if this is, okay, yeah, there's a lot of bugs and it won't run right, which is fine for now, I guess. Hopefully towards the end of this video that it will run. But I wish I could show you now. Unfortunately, I can't, so I will have to explain you a little bit. So this is the UI of the inventory. So you know how if we press E, an inventory pops up with our items in it. That's basically what this is. This is going to be a placeholder for the chests instead. So we'll have two inventory systems on our screen at one time. This is just a placeholder, and this is the script for the placeholder. And what happens is we have var current inventory. This is the current chest inventory that we have, the current chest inventory, the slot class, and then the chest. So this is the chest that we have selected, the chest that we have opened, and this is the inventory of that open chest. And when we're ready, we will send this. We'll send a signal to the signal manager. We have not created this script yet, and that means we will create that next video, the next episode, and then choose chest. This is where we open a chest or close a chest, and we run the inventory to make sure it is updated. And if the inventory is open, so this is the inventory container. This is the thing we will be making next, actually, the inventory container. This is where we actually can see the inventory of the chest. And so we will remove it from the chest. The inventory container will be a child of the chest. That's how each one can be changed and other things like that, so that they are individual and not stationary. So we have multiple inventory containers instead of just one chest inventory, if you know what I mean. We will add it as a child of chest inventory and make sure that it is visible so that we can see it, because when it is a child of the chest, then it is not visible. And we select the inventory as the current inventory. And then this is close the chest, and this is to update it. You've seen this one before. It's in all scripts, all inventory scripts, so that's not, Close chest and open inventory, choose chest. This is all the script for the chest inventory. And now that we have this set up, we will then go and grab our inventory container. We will make that. Oh yes, I need to actually, hold on. I need to create chest inventory, boom, and put that in with you. So there we go. Now that is part of that. Okay. Now that is a part of it, we are good to go. And I also just realized that we aren't even opening the chest yet. That's also an issue. We aren't even opening the chest yet. Oh, because we don't even have it yet. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Our next task is to create an inventory container. So we're going to create a new scene here and create control node. Call this inventory container. So what this is going to be is this is going to be a visual representation of the chest inventory system. So here for the inventory container, this will actually look surprisingly like the inventory node and the player inventory script kind of mixed together. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually we're going to save this scene real quick in inventory container scene, grab a script for it, create it, and this is the script for it. You can see that this looks very similar. Oh, I do need to change some of this up. Items. Do I actually have that? Item. That's item. Okay, and this is slot. Item/item. Okay. And we do not have signal manager up yet, so there we go. Okay. So this looks very similar to the player inventory script. We have the sub item quantity, add item quantity, and so on. The only difference is this new function, this add items, this add random items. So this is an export, I believe. Export variable. No, it is not. Oh, wait, no, I know where this is called. Okay, so if we go, do we really not? Oh, we really don't. Okay. We don't have scripts for chests yet. In the scripts for the chest, though, that's where we call this add random items. And we set the random. That's where the export, I believe, is at. If you want to, you don't have to change this to random if you don't want to. But for most of these chests, we do want random, so this will be true, and this will grab a random item from a list, which in JSON we need to actually go back into and create a list of items so that this can in fact work. So we will actually go to the chest real quick, create a script for them, go to the JSON files, make sure we have that updated. It should only need 3, I believe 3 items. I am pretty sure we only have 3 items. Is there items icon? No. What if we just did this here? Item icons. We only have 3 items, so we only need to make a list of these 3. And that should be it for the chests. Oh, we also have to make sure we complete the inventory container. It is not complete yet. We will come back to this step. So let's go and delete these 2. Delete nodes, boom. Go into the scene. I don't know why I did that then. And actually, hold on. Let's just, nope. Okay, do that. There we go. Okay. So chest, yeah. Boom. So for this script, all right, welcome back. This is the script for the chest. It's very simple, very easy, but this is where we actually call the export variable for the random, and this is where we actually send it through. So we do want it true, and out here it is true as well. This is why it's an export. So we can mess with this out here, and we can also mess with the chest inventory in here. Now, we could just turn this off and actually create a dictionary with the inventory here. Now, we don't want to because that'll actually take some time. We want the script to run it, so that's why we want this is true, and we're just going to set this to blank and have it be random. So now that we have the chest set up, let's go back to our main. And I believe that everything should be working. We have our chest inventory node. We have our inventory container now in our chest, which we need to update. We have our chest zone and our player. And I believe everything is situated. We need to go back to our inventory container and create a child node and a texture rect. So here's our texture rect. We want to go, I did forget to do something. Here we go, chest system. Yeah, this is it. Filter that, report. Okay. So now we have this, and we want to send it over, and there we go. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So there we go. We have our texture rect, and this is our background for our chest inventory system. Now we grab a grid, child node, grid container, and then we're going to add in our panels. So panels, this is going to be slots, actually slot 1, and create the script for these bad boys. Path is going to be in UI, slots.gd, and load that one right there. So this one, we have at the top up here in our script, the number of slots is going to be 15. That means, I believe, oh, hold on. We got to make sure that we can see this, so we got to go rect, minimum position, 18 tab 18. There we go. Now it is a black screen, so we will have to actually fix that. Now, hold on. Actually, have to. Panel. Oh, here we go. New style box texture. Click this. You see this texture right here. We're going to go to load. And I don't know where this is actually at. UI, no. Sprites, player, item icons, item, inventory container. Chest, data, chest, no. Huh. sprites, maybe? Ah, here we go. We want the empty one. So yeah, there we go. Now we have to make sure that this grid container contains the entire thing. There we go. Now we just need to get margins. Oh, I see. Okay. We're gonna have to just shrink this in like that. Boom. That's good there. So we need 15 out here. So we need this slot 1 to be slot 15 actually. So Control D. Yep, Control D all the way till it reaches slot 15. There we go. Go back up to your grid container and just create as many columns as need be. Now, this should be the correct. That means that these margin spaces right here are actually bigger than they need to be, because our panels our slots are outside the range. So we got to go to one of these, grow direction. Here we go. Yeah, okay. It was at 0, which kind of messed me up a little bit. We want to throw this up a bit. Go over here, make this look nice. And this does nothing, so that means we can show this over. Can't be. I don't know why it's not letting me. There we go. Okay, we can shove it over one. There we go. Nice. That's that, and there we go. So we have 1 for our vertical separation. I think it's 4 for our horizontal. Because if we do 1, it changes it like that. But if we go 2, 3, 4, yep. I think 4 was just the default. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for something with 4s because I knew that was the last input. I didn't realize. Yeah. Now we found it. So this was the custom constants. We just change it to make sure that this thing looks nice. Now this is finished. We need to go into our JSON editor, or JSON file, and update it as well. So I'll meet you there. All right. So now we're back in our JSON file. We want to create. We want to create a list of items. So this is gonna be apple, comma, arrow, comma, bucket of milk. And no comma there. All right. So this is not 100% done. We have to go 1. We have to go 1. That there. 2. There. No dot. 3. There. So now I believe we just save this. So now we just need to save as all files, and then that one. And for some reason, it actually doesn't save right. So you have to make sure you overwrite the actual file, the text document. And once we have that, we can then head back over to our project here. Now, I believe everything should be able to work as is intended, but we need to go into our UI so that it can actually work. And then we can actually see this happen. All right, now that we have this all here in my UI script. This should be able to work, hopefully. Ah, darn. We still have 18 debuggers. Load source. Okay, that's going to show me. Huh. Okay, actually, hold on. I'll be right back. I think I know what the answer to this is. I did move some stuff around to different folders, so that's why they can't find anything. I thought I fixed the dependencies, but I guess not. So I will be right back. All right, welcome back. If I now play this, this does open up, but it doesn't run correctly. And as I was going through my scripts, make sure you also do that as well. Make sure that everything is called the same in the scripts and in here. Make sure you do that and make sure that everything is connected correctly, because that's all I had to do basically in this. And as I was going through this and making sure that things were connected and things were working, I also realized that we are a bit behind schedule on this. This video should already be over. It's 26 minutes long. It's very, very long. So that means this most likely will be this will be a 6-episode series most likely, because I need to add the item drop, signal manager, player inventory, and also fix this as well. With the help of the player inventory and signal manager, this should be completed though with that. So that means we will be starting with those next time, the player inventory and signal manager, so that way we can actually fix these problems. That will still happen the 5th episode. The 5th episode will still stay the same with the main concept of fixing these as well via the player inventory and signal manager. I think these will help us out immensely. And then, last but not least, we will add in the item drop. This will kind of be like a bonus episode per se. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this episode. Just make sure that you go over your scripts at home if you are following along, because I did go and change just a few tweaks here and there. Like here, I made sure that that it lined up with the slots.gd. I'm not really going to show that. Just make sure you just keep pressing this button too, just to debug, because it will show you where the bug is sometimes, which is fantastic. And that will help you out with debugging it, at least. So just getting it to where I have it is fine. This is what we have so far. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this episode. If you like today's video, please give it a like. If you like the content that I post, then subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, have a great day. I'm Benjamin from Json Studios.